Hi everyone, so if you can't believe it, it is that time again for new Spellbinders Club kits. It is October 2024 that they are releasing on the first day of October, of course. I do have the Deluxe Caboodle, and I do receive samples, so that's why they look the way they look, usually packaged really nicely and all that. But yeah, so I have all the clubs, including the bonus item if you are a Deluxe Caboodle club member. Otherwise, everything's a la carte, and then generally the bonus items are not sold separately, not even later, but maybe that'll change in the future. For now, that's how it is. But like I said, these were sent free of charge for my review, and of course all opinions are my own, and any links I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission for your purchase items to those links. So thank you for using those if you would like. I do have them for the US and for the UK there in the description box. You guys, oh my goodness, I haven't seen the embossing folders because I just have them here, so I want to check those out. But as I was placing these items for the different clubs, they are so cute. So let's just jump right in. If you are a current club member, or if you sign up, well, if you're a current club member, you can make changes to your account already if there is a different club that you want to subtract or add one, or however, those kind of changes you can do already. On the 6th, it'll open for new members, for people to, subscribe for the first time, or again, or however, right? But just to sign up again. So that'll open on the 6th, and a lot of times it's on the 5th in the evening. So if you see a video of mine following up on this on the 5th, that means the clubs are open for sign up, and there's a blackout period towards the end of the month. And if you're a current club member, you also get 10% off the site every day. As soon as you're logged in, the 10% is reflected in the prices that you see, so that's always there. And then here and there they have like little club bonuses, like bonus gifts. I think it's usually towards the end of the year. So I usually start with the embossing folder, so let's do that, and then the stencil. So let me get these guys out of this packaging. Again, usually packaged differently. Mine are just samples here. So the embossing folder of the month is called Checkered Argyle, which is going to be really great for everything but Christmas cards. I think that'd be really lovely. It's all pretty much geared towards Christmas this month. Really, really cute. So again, your standard embossing folder, it embosses, and this one also, an 8.5 by 5.5 surface or area, but the folder itself is 8 3/4 by 5 3/4. So you want a machine that can accommodate that. And again, your standard embossing folder just goes up, goes across, and goes back down, right? So the design comes up, goes across, goes back down. And that is that. Really nice. Basic kind of design. And then this one is your 3D embossing folder, which I always love. They just do such a great job with these. This is the Joyful Candy Canes. I believe it looks like I wrote cones, but I'm sure it says candy canes. And as you can tell, it's kind of like garlands. They're kind of individual here, like strips. And again, this one, like I mentioned, is a little bit thicker than your standard embossing folder, maybe a lot thicker. And you have to use a special sandwich in your machine, whatever machine you have. Just pay attention to what they want you to do for a 3D embossing folder. And these are different in that they are like carved, like sculpted. So there's some smoothness. It comes up, it rounds out, it goes back down. There's undulations, there's hills and valleys. It's different than your standard embossing folder. But this is really, really pretty. I love the poinsettias there, the candy canes. You have your little like holly and really cute stuff there. Traditional and lovely. The stencil of the month. Again, I haven't looked at this either. If I'm not putting it on a board like this, I just kind of leave it here to check it out with you guys. So let's check this out. This is called Baubles and Festive Backgrounds. So baubles, we love that. That's going to be our ornaments. So it looks like these 3. Yeah. So this one has some ornaments, and it has some of the little, like, the hangers, or the little loops. This one has some more ornaments, so if you pair them together, you can see how it fills in an A2 size kind of space. And this last one has like that little bit that goes in before the loop, right? That little top. So there you go. I don't know if you can. Ooh, camera stop. Okay. Well, anyway, hopefully you can see that, and then the loops there. So very cute. That's going to be adorable. And then a nice background. So this one, I suppose you can use these by themselves if you want just that one, but the whole point is to pair it up to be fancier, possibly, or just use this one by itself, however you want. But they definitely can layer with each other. It's hard to see, but hopefully you can see that. That's really cool. I like that there's 2 designs in there, so you have 5 stencils there. The stamp of the month, called Holiday Besties, and they are photopolymer stamps. You can pick up just the stamp or the stamp and the die. That's a different kit, or it comes in the Deluxe Caboodle, of course. Cute little sentiments: merry everything and happy always, sweet winter wishes, wishing you a sprinkle of Christmas magic, Sending you warm wishes wrapped in holiday cheer. So these are cute for the inside of the card or the outside. Warmest wishes for a wonderful Christmas filled with love and laughter. And then we have our little buddies. And this is cute because these guys stamp together because they're buddies. And these guys stamp together as little buddies. So you have a little polar bear all decked out. Let me see. Here we go. That's probably what I should have done to begin with. With a little penguin. He's got a little figgy pudding. And over here you have your snowman with a little... I would say he looks like a bear, but I guess he's a bunny, right? Because of his ears. Very cute. Just adorable. Everything, their little treats are adorable. But the dies that go along with that will cut them out separately. Cuts out all the sentiments, which is great, and then the little characters separately if you want to do that. So we have that. That's our clear stamp. The small die of the month. Let me move some of these things off. Super cute. It's called Festive Friends. And... it's just, you know, you got your big bear, right? So he has his little collar, or however, for his little, like, sweater. And then you have the accents for his ears, and, well, actually, the accents... Well, yeah, I guess they are for his ears, because it goes behind there, I think. It just covers it in. But you can also, you know, paper piece that in if you want. But his little muzzle and face, and then his little cheeks and stuff. And then there's, like, Christmas lights with the lights that go with that. Some more accent pieces. And we have, like, a little penguin buddy. So he's a little guy compared, obviously, to the polar bear, right? And he has all his little features. And there's, like, hats and scarves and his little feet and, you know, beak and all these things. Cute little star with a topper there, and so really, really cute design, very festive and different. Now this one, talking about festive and different, this one is the large die of the month called Cozy Toes Slippers. So that's this stuff here. And hopefully you can kind of see what's going on here. There's like a pajama pant or just a pant leg, and you have a little shoe, but it's basically a slipper. And I'm telling you, I know it looks kind of funky right now. It is so cute, you guys. So you have a banner sentiment here. This is warm and cozy wishes, or a tag, or however, I guess banner, right? This portion, oh, sorry. Oh my gosh, I need to move that. Is basically like the sock area or like a skin area, but it goes in between these guys. And then you have all these faces. Like this one, I thought it was a little pig. I'm like, oh, a little Christmas pig. It's a reindeer, guys. So you have a little bunny, you have hats, you have different kind of like beanie hat, you have earmuffs or ear warmers, you have the accents for the bunny, you have what can look like a little Santa Claus face, right? So all these portions of the Santa Claus face. This is a little reindeer. These are his accent pieces, his little red nose, his little antlers and things. Accents for all these guys, right? If you want your little earmuffs, a little fuzziness for your hats and things like that. You have a penguin with his accent pieces, and this I believe just goes to the shoe. It's like this bottom portion of the slipper. A little claw foot to make it look like maybe like a Halloween kind of thing, so like a little dinosaur, like a little monster, and then it has accents for that too. So it's not just Christmas, you can also do a little fun like animal kind of thing. So cute, so different. Can't wait to try that out for you guys. Generally what I do in this video, since I'm going through everything, it takes a little while. I do something quick, but I will follow up with tutorials for all the different items, of course. Again, around the 5th or 6th, and then every day after that until we are done with the club. So you can check those out then. The stitching die of the month is called Merry and Bright Cloche. What's funny, when I was putting this on here, I thought, oh, this is like a cloche, however you pronounce that. And that's what it is. It's not so much like a shaker, like a globe, you know, a snow globe. It's just a little cloche. So you have this larger portion in the back, and then you can do an inlay maybe with the like little starry background. Some of these are like bigger, like squares, circles, just different shapes in here. It's gonna look really cute. You have this little portion that makes like the base of it. You can put in the wording there. You have Sending Cheer and Merry and Bright. You can pop in there. You have a little skirt ruffle that you can do. On this one, the stitching is on this guy. It is on the tree, if you would like. So you have an inlay, you don't have to. Maybe you do like a pattern paper or something cute. Maybe you pop that in and you don't actually stitch it. So there's just really simple stitching goes from that to these bottom portions. You have like little circle. It can be on the top of your tree. I mean, you have a star for the top of the tree. You have this little base that looks like this. That's the way it's meant to go, the larger side up. It has a little bit of stitching on that too if you want to do that. Or again, just cut it out of a cute pattern or gold paper or whatever it is that you want. So just ways to make that a little quicker for holiday cards. And then we have the Glimmer of the month called Festive Lights. And as you can see, it's like a half of a piece. Let me go back a second. I didn't really measure these for you guys because, you know, in my opinion, they're basically geared for A2 or larger or slimline or whatever it is that you want. This one's about 5 inches tall, I would say. This other one, when you put the little shoe together and everything, is probably going to be about 5 inches. because we're going to bring this up, maybe 5 1/4. Having the bear, obviously, this part we can be discounted, is like 4.5 inch or so, kind of, maybe that way. Let's do it that way. Yeah, about 4.5 inches on that guy. So this one is 4 and I would say 5/8 maybe by almost 3 inches. So you can double that up for an A2. You can do different things with this guy. Big plate with the beautiful lights, and then it comes with these words that you can also cut out, and I love how it's delicate, the cutout, but it says Merry Christmas, which is very lovely. You can also cut that out. So very nice. That is your Glimmer, and this is the foil that should come this month. It does say colors may vary, but I believe this is the speckled aura, which is gorgeous gold with that beautiful little speckle, right, to it. It looks like glitter, like a typical glitter, really cool. Beautiful stuff. Again, if you were to pick this up next month when they become available for everybody, there's a higher pricing, right, on all the kits, and then you're going to pay shipping, and the Glimmer does not come with the foil, and the wax seal does not come with the wax seal little beads. It would just be the seal itself. So something to think about. I do get that question often, and even if you just want to pick this up and drop it for next month, just give it a few days and then cancel it, you know, and you're not going to be charged next month. So very easily done. It's not tricky and they're not trying to get you. It's just you can add it, cancel it, however. Let's see, the Better Press. Okay, it's called Design a Plaid. Actually, yeah, that's fine. Let's go to Better Press. It's this one. Oh, cool. Okay, so remember recently I did a review of, I believe it was the, like, Christmas Essentials or Holiday Essentials, Essential Holiday. I can't remember exactly how that was named by, Lori Horton? Horton, I know the last name right now. For some reason the first name is escaping me, but, Lisa. There you go, Lisa Horton. You can design your own plaid like with the stencil, but this is with the Better Press. So you can put these in the Glimmer if you would like, right? So you can take these to the Glimmer. You cannot bring the Glimmer plates to the Better Press, okay? So just always keep that in mind. You can also ink these up and just press your paper against them, which I've shown you guys how to do. But it comes with these bars here, which is really cool. So some of them are 5 3/4. Oh, you know what? These are 2 separate ones. These are also 2 separate ones. I didn't see that division there. So 5 3/4, one's you know, less than 1/2 inch. The other one's about 1 inch. Over here you have about 4 5/8, and one is about, again, a little less than 1/2 inch. The other one's about 3/4 of an inch, or 7/8 of an inch. And then it has sentiments, and they're all cut out at once, which I love. So making spirits bright, that's really sweet. Warm winter wishes, Christmas cheer, joyeux Noel, sorry. Little French in there, and peace and joy, and then you can cut them with that guy. And it is a registration set, so you can make up your own thing, right, obviously, or you can use these sets the way they're showing you to line them up. So it would be the tall ones, obviously, here, here, and here, and then these smaller ones, they're showing you to put them in this other direction. And registration sets are really cool. So there's that. I will show you the wax seal, and then we'll talk about the bonus thing here. Now again, I get samples. Yours are not going to look like this. Yours will be packaged really nicely, just like this. And it's a little box, you know, and it's going to say wax seal, you know, with October. But it is basically with the handle and all that. A sentiment, which is most wonderful time of the year. Isn't that cute? Funny enough, I didn't write down the name of this one. I always write them down. I'm like, oh, it's in the package, but this one actually wasn't in a package, so I didn't write down the name, so sorry. But most wonderful time of the year, I'm sure that's what it's called. And then it has the handle, and it's all packaged up for you guys. And this month it'll come with the must-have wax bead mix called Christmas, which is lovely. I love that pearlescent white in there. Just more of your kind of basic red, where it's not like shimmery, and the shimmery gold, shimmery green. Really lovely mix. Okay, and then your bonus is really nice this month. And again, if you don't have the Better Press, but you pick up the Deluxe Caboodle because it's just like the best value, you can always, like I said, use them as like stamps. You can put them in your Glimmer, so hopefully you have either one of those, right? It does come with these bonus words, the sentiments, which is really awesome. I guess they're calling it Fuzzy Feelings. And look at this, the font on this. I know my lighting's acting funny, but it is so cute, you guys. And then you can cut out the lettering. So excuse me, I was trying to get my glasses off so I can read these. They're really cute. Sending you fuzzy feelings and festive cheer. Hope your day is full of cozy Toes and Warm Wishes. Again, that goes along with obviously your large die. Oh, I had this one completely wrong. Delivering Furry Wishes and Penguin Kisses. Cute. Hope your holidays sparkle with joy and happiness. Sorry, the font is so cute. It's really playful, but you know, obviously, and then it's really light because of the silver plate. So there you go. All right, we got that. So that is your bonus this month, which is really, really nice. Okay guys, let me think about what I want to do. Again, something usually generally a little quicker in this video, and then I follow up with videos on all of the different items. I might mix and match them. It might be just the one item or however, but I'll be right back. Okay guys, and I don't know, it seems like every month the quicker one is to use a stencil. So we'll do that. I'll probably get the sentiment from the Glimmer, and so just warm that up. Just go, you know, run that right through. I do have a card here, and it's basically more of a portrait mode. So basically your A2 size piece of paper cut at 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2, so it's 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. And then I just have a piece here that I've already cut down to 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. That's the matte layer I like, but you can leave it larger, cut it down, maybe use a die or whatever you want to do. And we're just going to get started. I don't think these are numbered, but I'm just going to start with this one. I mean, you can start with whatever you want. Honestly, if you want to start with this one and then go to this one, however you want to do it. But I'm just going to go with this guy first, and I'm just kind of eyeballing that it's, you know, catching the design all over here. Maybe I'll bring this down a little bit. That looks good. And I'm just going to put some little tape, and yes, I have a grip mat. I'm just not using it, guys, because not everyone has a grip mat, so I'd like to show you a super basic way to do this. I was, you know, funny enough in my mind, I was like, oh, how do I make this loop different from this? I mean, they can both be silver, they can both be gold, they can be yellow, whatever it is that you want to go with, black. But I was like, oh, I'm going to make the loop black, and I'm going to make the other base part like a silver, like a metallic, you know, ink. And then it occurred to me, so to make it easy, I will do that black, because that'll be easy to do, but I'm gonna go ahead and do some fun colors, and I think I might have done this recently. I want to do like light blues and purples, just more just a different unexpected kind of color palette. So maybe I was gonna keep it kind of light. Maybe I will still make it really light, soft lilac, like a light color, a purple and then a light blue. And I'm going to come in here, and I don't care, so since I'm going to do black on those, I can definitely just do my coloring and not worry that I'm getting into those little rings, but definitely, of course, color our ornaments. This would be a fun one to pair with, like, I was going to say, even with this guy. Like, let's say you brought that in and left the stencil there and put this on top, then you'd have a little different look in the ornament. Should we do that? Should we do that? Yes, I think we will. That'd be fun, at least for this one. So let's do that, and then I'll go with a darker color of the same, like purple. And this just occurred to me, guys. Let's see how it goes. I'll use this one. Of course, they're going to be going up in, you know, one direction. I mean, the ornaments are kind of doing fun things if you wanted to. I mean, you could definitely kind of do this kind of thing. Yeah. Why not? Okay, I'm putting it a little bit angled. And I'm going to hold this one since I'm just kind of doing this. However, I'm just going to make sure I'm getting in wherever these ornaments are. There's an ornament there, there's one here. Just want to make sure wherever the ornaments are at, I'm getting that in there. Maybe this is not the best idea, maybe it's a really cool idea. I don't know. Okay, so we have that, and oh, I still need to do black. So the reveal will not be until I get here. Sorry guys, now I'm making the video longer. See, I want to do something quick, then I get sidetracked. Let me grab just like a little finger dauber. I'm going to grab some black ink. And now I'm just going to concentrate. And I'm using a dauber because I want to just barely get in and not really get that on the ornaments, of course. Wherever there's a little hook. Okay, so that's going to take me a little minute. I'm just going to go and do them all, okay? I got them all. I got a little black over here, but that's okay. And let's pick that up. And look at that. That's kind of cute. Got a little pattern on there. And we can do the same thing with the second one, or you don't have to. It can just be this one has a pattern and the other ones don't, or however. Okay, so let's put those to the side. And then this guy is the next one. And I'm kind of debating putting this one next because, you know, it's kind of subjective where you end up putting these things, especially the way I did it. So what I'm thinking is maybe I'll do the third, what's essentially the third one next. That way I can really line up the other ones. Does that make sense? So let me bring this down. If I went with this guy and I wasn't, you know, lining it up with the corners of my paper, I could put that anywhere really, and then I might be way off, and I don't want to be way off. So let's put this here. And I'll do the silver. And so let me put some things away. I'll be right back. So let's get the silver. So I hope that makes sense why I'm doing it this way. And this silver is really, really pigmented, so I know it's going to take a while to dry. You can heat set it. If you were going to heat set it, I would have hit this with an embossing buddy before I did this part. And then you can pour some, you know, clear or silver or, you know, whatever. What's this stuff called? Embossing powder, and then heat set that. But if I do it now, it's just going to get sticky all over the embossing powder. Even if you do clear, I guess it'd be okay, but I don't want to do that. Okay, so there's that. Look how cute. Oh my goodness, I love it. Okay, and then let me put away some of these things, and we'll do our last stencil. Okay, so now when I bring this over, I'm not going to move it around too much because we just did that ink. That's going to take a minute to dry. But when I bring this over, I should be able to better see where I need to place these little guys. And that's all I wanted to do, because earlier I was like, ooh, I could possibly shift it over to the left or to the right and not have it quite in the right spot. And look at that. That is perfect. Okay. And now I'm just going to go in with the light blue again. If you wanted to, you know, mix it up like I did with that first one. Any other stencil you have that has any kind of pattern or anything, you just leave this stencil down and then bring the other one in here. That'd be really cute. I'm just going to get these guys going, okay? And I'll be back just in each little space. For that one, I'm just going to leave it like that. Now, you can definitely bring that same one that you did the, you know, stenciling before. You can grab this. You can be more intentional about it. Like on each one, I can just kind of maybe lay this like in the very X part, do a little stenciling, move it over. You know, you don't have to just lay it on there like I did the one time, but it just made it faster. But I think that looks really pretty and sweet. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. So I'm just going to rinse these off. And I'll be right back. So I already plugged this in, turned it on so it's warming up. I'm just going to go ahead and glue this guy down. So just put some glue on the back of that, pop it down right there. And I'll also, in the meantime, grab a little portion of this guy. Usually a little tape here, and I usually kind of just get rid of that because I don't like dealing with that every time. And you're going to want to cut a little piece of this that's basically essentially the size of, you know, your centimeter or whatever it is that you're cutting, glimmering. And so just not too much bigger, because that helps you prevent overfoiling and also wasting your foil. So there you go. I'm gonna grab a piece of generally heavyweight cardstock, you know, pearlescent cardstock, whatever you want to foil onto. Just make sure it's something that's really nice and smooth. The smoothest papers you have would be great. I'll be right back. Actually, in my stash, I found this paper that really coordinates really nicely, but it's very thin, so we're still going to try it. And if you're going to load it up like I am with your, you know, just out here instead of on here, you're going to want your paper facing up, your pretty side of this guy facing you that you're looking at it, and then your sentiment or whatever you're glimmering, push down facing that. If you're building it up here, you're going to have your plate facing up with the design facing up like this, your foil with the silver side facing you, and then your paper with the nice side. Me, I have been sneezing all weekend, so you're going to want your paper with the nice side facing down, okay, towards the plate. So you can imagine it's just the opposite of this. But I like to build it up off-site and then bring it over, so there you go. I guess I'll put a little piece of tape. Okay. And I'm just going to pop this on here since it's ready to go. I like to put the plates on it now. You can do whatever you like. And then press timer. I know that's out of the... There we go. Press timer. When that stops blinking, that means it's ready to go. Oh, my little card matches my new lilac shimmer machine. Look how cute. Maybe that's where I've been inspired from. I don't know. So we'll put that over here. Open this guy up. You can see it already stopped. But, you know, I You can give it a few extra seconds. You don't want to give it minutes extra. You're going to definitely get over foiling. Okay, and I'm just carefully bringing this over here since I already put my plates on top. And I'm going to run it through. Oh, I guess the other thing I should always mention, when you're glimmering, your plate always needs to be touching the surface, the gray surface. You know, I say that and sometimes I forget to. I'll pop it on there and I'll put the paper down first. Oh, I didn't mean for that to come right off, but it did. I'll have the paper down first, and then you're going to glimmer this thing, basically, if it even gets hot enough, because at that point you have your paper first, then the plate's on top. That's not what we want. The plate is always touching that surface. And you have this little negative you can definitely use. You can glimmer that on another piece of paper and then maybe die cut it or something. I'm done with that today. This is very thin paper, so I'm just going to glue this down, but you know, I can also maybe I'll run it through some white paper and make some thickness that way. That's what we'll do. Let me clean up and I'll be right back. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'll run this through just some sturdy white paper twice, one time, whatever you want. And then once through this. I want to see if we can see it. I love how Spellbinders does this. I mean, you can see very clearly where you're going to be cutting, and it's still really nice and delicate. So I'm just going to put it like there. That looks really good. And if that's what I'm choosing, what I'll do is just make sure it's where I want. Put our tape, and I always recommend putting the tape towards the outside of the die, because if you put it towards the inside, you might pull some of that foiling off. You actually definitely will pull the foiling off, so just put it towards the outside and run that through, and I'll run it through twice here, and I'll be right back. Do this again. I put the tape towards the outside, and again, this is layering weight paper, and it did foil really nicely, but there you go. Just going to clean these guys out because they do have little bits that might stay behind. And I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I just did 2, but I mean, you want to pass it 3 times, whatever it is you want, whatever thickness you're looking for. If you want to pop it up on dimensionals, you know, just a few times would be good. Or if you want the thickness coming from this being, you know, so thick, so you might want 4 or 5 layers, I don't know. Alright, that looks pretty good. And I'll do the same thing again, just add glue, and then pop this guy on top. You guys, this is so pretty. I love the colors. I love that gold. You can definitely see that little aura, little speckle. Cute. And so I'm just gonna bring this over. I mean, it can be right in the center, it can be down here, you can do it this way, because I mean, it doesn't matter, right, the direction. I just feel like maybe they look like they're going more up this way, in my opinion. But let's put it right in the center then, and I'll hold that down, and that will be that, guys. So let me do that right quick. The wording is not super delicate, but it is really nicely done. Maybe like right here. Because I'm looking at the Mary to see how straight that is, and then the rest should just kind of fall in line. Okay, I would hold that down, but there it is, guys. Thanks for watching. I love the way this came out. Super cute. I will have images coming up. I'll have the links again for the US and the UK in the description box. And I will see you all at the next one for the Spellbinders continuation. Again, it'll probably be in the evening on the 5th or the 6th, but when you see those, that means it's open for new people to sign up. Alright, guys. Bye now.